why did you feel the need to say that you have a child now during the album release?
Why not?
So you're looking for every opportunity because then listen. Going back to what you were saying earlier, kind of about the negotiations thing too. I read that you proposed at the Rock Nation brunch too. So
I on the grounds, yes.
on the ground.
It wasn't at the party.
But you know what?
It wasn't at the party.
No.
Okay.
That was such a...
Look at T-rell.
He proposed at the Rock Nation brunch?
Oh, listen. I was trying to do my research and stuff too. So, you know, kind of looking. I'm
no,
like,
it's
okay.
fine. We can... Listen, I don't reply to shit and I let narratives go. The more... Laugh at it. I don't give a fuck. I thought Charlemagne and Schultz went crazy on it. I thought it was hilarious. There was so many people that shit, even when Act talked about it, I thought it was hilarious. I think anytime, like when you know shit is not true, it's so fun to laugh with. I like to laugh at myself. That shit was hilarious when everyone killed me for that Rock Nation. I didn't propose at the Rock Nation brunch.
Was you invited back since then?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's because my thing, this is how I look at it, right? It's like, the biggest thing, one of the biggest things in the industry happening, let me propose to my wife right now. It sounds crazy, well, but
I
mean, I don't know if you're exactly right in your baby, but like announcing that you have a kid and then doing the thing, I think is different.
We're separate. Me and that woman are not together. It has nothing to do with the Rock Nation brunch.
100%. No.
Or academics. It ended the way relationships end.
I'm talking about the baby and the album thing. I think when something's used maliciously and used on a good thing, like you put a dope thing together, right? A dope project, and you feel like it was the right time. But I think when you're trying to push a narrative that a man used your own child, blood and flesh, to try to target and negotiate and use money against you, I think it's two different things. So I get what you're saying.
Drastically different. And the fact that even popped up in his brain makes me think that's something he would do. No, Joe Budden.
Okay.
The fact that you even thought that popped up in your brain makes me think that's something you would do. Because how would that even pop up in your brain? But either or, to your question, the album title, and not to be like super corny, but it's called I Thought It'd Be Different. The process of making this album, even down to the Rock Nation brunch proposal shit y'all talking about. Like, so much happened in the process of my life that, this felt like part of, not so much a rollout, but my life is in this album. It was called a whole different title before this. I Thought It'd Be Different is really the representation of everything that happened within that. And I have another clip that's going to come out tomorrow that has nothing to do with the kid from that same setup where I talked about the kid. Of course, that's the biggest, more salacious one that's a little funnier. But that was part of this album. I thought this would be different. Everything, including the child. And on top of that, we talk about Reddit and everything from the Rock Nation brunch. I'm nobody, and I don't mean that in a way of downplaying myself, but the fact that people have invested themselves in my personal life so much did not make me feel like I should post a sonogram to y'all when I fucking found out. I wanted to really get to know my kid, get to know how to be a father. Like, that shit is tough in the most beautiful way ever. So to think about how I'm going to talk about it on a podcast when I'm not and never have been the person that puts my life out like that. I don't podcast that way. I should get better at that, but I don't bare my soul like that to the world. Some things I like to keep secret. She's past 3 months now. I have the album coming out.
Congratulations.
I did a whole one-man pod live shit where I bared my soul about what you just brought up with the brunch shit, the kid, everything. The pod, like, it wasn't just that. That was just the first one y'all have seen. And also, I think it's hilarious to start a rollout with saying I was hiding a child.
Yo, you was on your Drake shit.
I also think it's hilarious.
I was gonna say March 14th.
My child doesn't pay bills.
Hold on,
she has to pull her weight in this family. If she's gonna bring attention to my album, she's sorry.
Oh my God.
You're part of the family now.
You're great. But
she's part of the family.